Hi, this is Fulmer, and I wanted to give you a quick video overview of how to use the course site. These courses I think are remarkably easy to navigate, but I find that students remember more or take more to what is recorded than to what is merely described in the syllabus. So this is basically the way the course is going to work. First, you need to come here and click on Syllabus and read the syllabus that pops up. In this case, it's this one. If you're in a different semester, then it will be titled differently, but it will be the correct syllabus. And this will give you all of the basics for the course. Secondly, the textbooks and resources are here. So this gives you anything that you might need in terms of readings for the course. In the case of the philosophy course, there's a basic textbook that's used in many of the sections, readings in philosophy which are used in many of the sections, and then a proctor form in case you need to take exams off campus. The course content is the meat of the course, and essentially each week will be a unit. So week 1 is unit 1, and unit 1 is week 1. And here's the title. Here's a quick overview of what you can expect to do in this section. And then if you click on it, these are the materials. So you just work from top to bottom. So the first thing you do is read these pages in the textbook, and then you take this short understanding check quiz. Then you watch this lecture, the next quiz, watch this lecture, the next quiz, and then you read the primary reading from Bertrand Russell, the next quiz, and then these are just supplementary texts. These are the notes that are covered in the lectures, and this is the primary reading, which are serve as kind of like study guides for the midterm exam or the final exam, depending on what unit. And each week you will simply open the new one and do all of these things. Then the last thing you do for the week, after you've completed these understanding checks and read all of your material, you'll come here to the discussions and you will do the discussion for the week. And keep in mind that as per the syllabus, the discussions are lengthy. They have a certain length and a certain expectation. So they're intended to be, let's say, the better half of a single spaced page in length to effectively cover the topic, because I want you to cover it like an adult student. And they won't necessarily be graded for rightness and wrongness, although it will be a deduction if, for example, you completely misstate or misunderstand the argument that you're engaging with, or the article or piece of evidence, whatever it is. And writing quality can be a deduction. Formatting paragraphs, proper grammar, proper spelling, all of those things. They won't be worth all 10 points, but you could lose a couple of points on that. You're welcome to respond to a peer. I no longer mandate it just because that gives us an entirely different thing that then becomes the focus of grading, and it just becomes a hassle with the sheer number of students to try to manage that. But you are welcome and encouraged to engage with your peers, and you are given the authority to do so. And that is basically what will be done. There are 14 units in the course and 14 content weeks. The 8th week and the finals week, which together constitute the 16 weeks of the course, are over here in assessments. So when it comes time to take the assessment, you'll click on the assessments tab. In the future, I should probably flip the email on the assessments. But the assessments tab, of course it's empty right now because the semester just began, but the test will be found here. You have to either take those exams in the Learning Center in the Vines building, or the Student Success Center, they call it, ASC, I think. Or you have to schedule beforehand with me a proctor off campus who is suitable and neutral, and the proctor form is here in textbooks and resources if you need that. Then There is a final project for the course, but it will be listed here as its own section in course content at the end of the units. Finally, I do not like to get email from classes to my main UAFS email. There are many reasons for that, but the main one is, or let's say the main two, is number one, the UAFS email is full of clutter already, so it's very likely that I'll miss your email, and also the way that it compiles threads of emails can make you forget or not notice that you've been sent a follow-up. So I don't like that method of communication unless we're dealing with issues outside of the immediate course, like proctors. The other reason that I don't like it is because I've got, on any given semester, 3 to 4 different courses full of different students, but my courses are all designed in a fairly similar way. So if somebody comes and starts emailing me, usually they're not specific enough. They'll say, hi, I don't understand Unit 3. And I don't even know what course they're in. I don't know, exactly what they're talking about. If they ask when their test is, I don't know which course they're asking for. It's just important to keep in mind that I'm trying to juggle about 150 names and student numbers, the vast majority of whom I've never met in real life. So, it's hard to keep everyone straight. It's much easier if we're all right here in the course email. And the course email allows you, through create messages, you can send to a single person, you can send to various people. That's me, the instructor. And I think that's basically everything. You can check your grades here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So if you have an emergency, you can email me, and also on the syllabus it gives my WhatsApp number. WhatsApp is a very good app, and it also means that if I'm abroad, because sometimes I travel abroad, you'll notice the number is a Kenyan number. And so if I do travel abroad, you can still keep in touch with WhatsApp. It allows you to send texts, but also to leave voice clips. And that's why I like it so much, is because if you have a complex question, it's much easier to address on WhatsApp than it is to address via email. It's much less time consuming, and I can give you a verbal answer, which most people prefer anyway. Okay, I think that that's an effective rundown of the course. Just once again, please do not send me emails on UAFS. Use the course email here. Your syllabus is here. The textbook is here. All of the main content for the class is here. The only other thing that you'll have to do is the weekly discussion and take your exams on the assessment tab. And I hope that will set you straight. And if there's anything you don't understand, let me know.